Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We're back down the beach on a big old foraging tide. It's an ormer tide as well. We're going to go out for a mooch for pretty much anything and see what we can get. Stay tuned, it's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! It's another scorcher of a day. Look how flat that water is. It's beautiful. Spring's upon us. It's a lovely time of year. We've had a harsh winter, so we deserve a bit of good weather. Hopefully the seafood plays ball today and we get a bucket load. It's a rare species, that, the golf ball. You always find these on this beach. Someone must be driving them off the common somewhere. We'll keep him. We're really early on the tide at the moment, so I'm just going to go for a mooch around, see if there's any scallops. I'm not that hopeful, but you never know. It's a warty Venus clam. Get a lot bigger than this. Little baby will survive the gilt edge attack. So fun just mooching around the beach like this. Never know what you're going to find. All the lobster holes will be exposed soon. We'll go for a little rummage around. Hopefully get something to eat. Big softy. Nice crab, but soft. Back she goes. First ormer of the day. And that there is an easy keeper. Little baby one just down there. Lovely to see. Got the first one down. Oh, little baby one there. Oh, there's a better one. Lovely. Nice keeper that. No need to measure that one. It's a lovely keeper. Look at that spider crab. Just mooching his way around there, look. Trying to get away from everyone. Found a nice little pool here, just under this ledge. There's another big ormer. I'm gonna get that one out. That's a lovely size ormer. Look at that beauty. Right in the crack of a rock. Lovely big buster ormer. Nice. Yep, that one's a keeper. Nice. There's another one in the crack down here. Just moved a few boulders to have a little look around. And just under here, it's right in the back of the hole here. There we go. Look at that. What a bruiser. It's even got a little oyster on it as well. That's a bruiser of that's a monster ormer, that one. Look at that compared to my hand. That's why I like this beach. You don't find a huge amount of ormers. You don't get big hits of them, but the ones you find are absolute monsters. Beautiful size. I'm really starting to find them now. And as you can see, they are beautiful size. Proper big ormers. No point even trying to measure them. A little exampho crab. Get the Montagues. There is a jumbo right down the side of this rock. Oh. That is a monster ormer. I'm finding absolute beauties. Look at that. These are proper ormers. These are the biggest ones I've found all year so far. All I'm doing is just cricking around. Seeing the crack of this rock, there's an ormer just there. There's another one down there. It's always good. Never Never forget the cricks, because they'll be all up in it. I've only been down here 20 minutes. That's pretty good ormering for this beach. I say, you don't usually get a lot. It's lovely to find them here. Fingers crossed there's some lobsters about. There's a lovely ormer rock. One there. One there. Pretty sure these are keepers. Yeah, they're well oversized. There's some fascinating eggs there. I'm not sure what they're from. If you know, guys, leave it in the comments. Be interested to know. Certainly easy pickings, the ormers this year. I really don't want many ormers today, so I'm trying not to go too mad on the stones because I don't want to lift too many. That's another one down. There's so many ormers around. I'm more looking for a nice lobster, but I'm there. Look at that, sat in the corner of the rock. They're everywhere. This beach certainly is stocked up on its ormer population, big time. Oh, just biggie after biggie. As me saying before, you don't usually find many around here. Looks like the population has boomed. So many around. Loads of little ones down here as well. It's lovely to see. Nice solid brown crab. That's a rock. One brown crab under that. Nice solid one, but definitely not a keeper. Want them a lot bigger than that. Another keeper. Just flipping a few little stones here and there. Starting to build up a fair old bag. All I'm doing is just going along with my hook and just flicking over these little stones. Another little one there. You don't need big rocks for ormers. Another one there. Another one there. There's so many around, it's crazy. Look at that rock. One biggie, two biggies, three biggies. It's just easy picking. I'm not even trying. So enjoyable though. Look at that, and they're all well in as well. I haven't got many that are tight to the gauge. See that, they're all about, I don't know, a centimetre in size. Beautiful. My dad will enjoy some of these. Such a relaxing day. It's so calm out here. Remember those ones? What about the flat rock? There's a little one. I'm not going to pull that one off. I can see a couple of ormers there, but look at this. This is octopus damage. See, there's a series of holes here. I bet an octopus is living here. All the smashed up bits of shell. Look at the size of that brown crab would have eaten. Beauties. But it doesn't touch the ormers. Look at that, the ormers are just sitting around here. Easy pickings. Ah, two keepers. Straight out of there. Easy pickings. It's a shame we can't get the ocky out. definitely one round here. Look at all the crab shells. They're everywhere. That just shows, eh? Look, there's more shells here. That is octopus damage all over. At least we're getting some ormers out of it. Delicious. Decent sized brittle star there. I love the way these ones move around. There's a feisty lady crab down there. Look at that one. That's a biggie. Gotcha. Another little lady crab. That's a beauty, that. Not going to bother with lady crabs today. I think they're under enough pressure at the moment with the ockies around. Not finding much lobsters and crab at the moment, so decided just to go for a mooch under the rocks. There's so many ormers around. Might as well get my dad a nice feed of big ones if I can. Look at that rock. Bet there's some ormers under that. Let's go for it. Nope. Lobster. Nearly had me then. Finally found a lobster. Lovely. Not a keeper, but still nice to see. Put his home back. He can go back. Shame he's not big enough. Just going cricking at the moment. All the way along this edge there's loads of little cracks in the rocks where I used to find a lot of ormers, so I'm just going to go mooching really. We've gone through all the holes now, so the chances of a lobster are getting a bit few and far between, but doesn't mean we can't find some more stuff. I can't believe how many ormers are actually on this beach. This is getting crazy. There's two under that little stone. Putting up these tiny stones, getting keeper after keeper. Crazy. And we are caning them. Beautiful. That next rock, there's one under there, but I'm not going to bother with that. It's a bit on the small side. Since I'm finding beasts, I'm only trying to find the really big ones. I want some monster ormers. That's giant sea hare. There's actually two of them down there. That's a bruiser, that one, size of a softball. No ormers mixed in there. Make his place back. You can go back home, my friend. See you later. I'm not finding any in the cracks today. Usually there's loads around here, but I reckon someone went here on the last tides. So I'm going to work my way up the beach now, guys. There's a few lobster holes that I want to check before the tide starts coming in. So we'll go to those, see what we got. But if not, we had a nice day. Got a nice little hit of ormers and a very enjoyable forage. Come on. Oh, that's going to be close. Is it going to make the gauge? Right underneath a shipwreck. Yep, look at that. Keep a lobster, baby. Nice. Nice little male. Is there any more? Surprised there's no ormers under here. Such a good little lobster spot. But you don't always find lobsters here. Nice to find one today. That's exactly what we wanted. Nice sized lobster. Ah, I'm gonna munch this one, that's for sure. Lovely little solid lobster. Growing his little jelly claw back. That big claw there and the tail. Delicious meat. I'm over the moon with that. Nice solid lobster. Glad I decided to come round here. Go for a little mooch because it's paid off. I'm going to change my foraging bag round. There we go. Got a nice little bag of ormers. One nice lobster. Try and put him somewhere where he's not going to bite the living snot out of me, or pinch me, should I say. There we go, he's in there all tight, ready to go. I will put some seaweed over him soon because it's quite a warm day, so easy for them to get too warm and perish. So brilliant hole there, that just one small brown crab. I thought that was going to be a lobster hole. Look how deep it goes down. You always find that when you find a big tunnel under a rock and it goes deep down like that, big bit of water in the bottom, usually that's a lobster hole. Whew. Not finding much more now, guys. Gotta work my way up the beach. What a fun forage. One lobster, a few ormers, can't complain at that. What a lovely day. The beautiful weather at that. Back home now, guys. I got 25 ormers in total and one nice lobster. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook off the lobster to start with. And I'm going to have some lovely spicy lobster later on. Nice sized lobster, not a monster, but really happy to find one nonetheless. Nice solid one. There's going to be plenty of meat in that. So I'm going to get this to a boil. And we'll cook the little bad boy. For my butter, I'm just going to go in with a bit of crushed garlic. Just peel that off. And I do like little chunks of garlic, so I don't want it crushed too fine. Just chopped where the bits are not too big. It's all personal preference, this. That there is perfect for me. Chuck that in the bowl. Get a nice big chunk of Guernsey butter in there, or two. And I'm going to go in with some paprika. Bit of paprika in there. Some black pepper. A little bit of flaky sea salt. And a little bit of chili flakes. So I have a nice little melted butter there and a few different seasonings. Absolutely delicious. I've only got a very small amount of water in this. Just plop our lobster in. We're going to give it a steam, but not cook it all the way through, because we're going to butterfly the lobster. Open it up. We're going to smother it in our nice spicy butter, and put it in the oven. So this has only had just a couple of minutes in there, so I don't want to cook it all the way through. They cook very quick, lobsters. So what I'm going to do with this now, I'm going to stretch the tail out without burning my hands too much. I'm going to chop it right down the middle. What a solid lobster that one is. Split it right down the middle and we can open her up. As you can see, it's not fully cooked in the middle, still translucent. Beautiful. So that goes straight in our tray like so. This is my favourite way of eating lobster. Anyone that's been watching the channel for a while will definitely know that. I absolutely love lobster cooked this way. So tasty. So there we go. Look at all those flavours mingling in there. Nice little bit of spicy sauce there. Straight over our lobster. I cracked the claw there so some soaks in. And we'll just get all of that straight on top. And we're going to get that in the oven till it's all cooked through. And that there is absolutely delicious. Look at that beauty. Sizzling away nicely. That there is going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to let it cool down and we'll enjoy this little bad boy. Nice. Look at that beautiful lobster meat. Just falls out the shell. I'm going to smother it in all that butter at the bottom. That there is going to be to die for. Another very relaxing, enjoyable trip today. I really enjoyed that. I just wanted to pot around the beach. I really didn't expect to find that many ormers and big ones as well. Oh, that's good. I don't get lobster as much as I used to get it. They're hard to come by now, but when I do, it's highly appreciated. Oh, it's so soft. That's literally caught about half an hour ago. And then a little bit of steam, a little bit of butter, some nice seasonings. You can't go wrong. And a good bit of spice on that. So delicious. Interesting. Ow! Burnt my arm. Interesting to see octopus damage on that beach. That's the first time I've seen that. But I haven't found no octopus there, so obviously they are there. But it seems to be there is a few little lobsters around. Hopefully the lobsters continue the way they are. Because I'm definitely finding a few more than I did about a year ago. And that beautiful meat. Oh, you can't beat it. And even got a nice sack of ormers for my dad. Perfect. So I won't leave the video any longer, guys. Highly enjoyed that forage. I hope you did too. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's going to be plenty more to come. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! Yum.